Welcome to New Mexico, land of enchantment. Hey y'all, I'm Carolina Tony. For the next few days, we are going to take a road trip across the land of enchantment, New Mexico. On this particular trip, we'll be checking out some roadside attractions and just why they call New Mexico the land of enchantment. There's a little bit of everything here. There's mountains, there's waterfalls, there's deserts, and all kind of other things. And you get to come with us. And we'll get started right after this station identification. We are heading eastward across New Mexico. One of the fascinating things about New Mexico is the landscape is so diverse. You'll be in mountains and you'll be in the desert. Pretty much what we see now is what we've seen probably for the last 50 miles. It's flat. You just can't imagine how flat it is. And just like right ahead there, you can see the mountains up there, but that's probably 20 miles away. So just because you can see it doesn't mean that you're close. It's strange, something we're definitely not used to, that's for sure. Here you go, the world's largest pistachio. Well, we just saw the giant pistachio, and of course here is pistachio ice cream, and here are pistachio trees. I have to say I have never seen a pistachio tree, but there are a few nuts. Hold on, look. We are in historic Masella, and I'm probably butchering that name. I'm not very well in the Spanish pronunciations, but this is an historic town, and we're going to explore around just a little bit. Well, I have learned to pronounce that we are in the historic town of La Mesilla. I'm going to walk around just a little bit and see what's here. I believe Billy the Kid had some goings on here. In fact, here's the Billy the Kid gift shop, maybe? It's an Adobe style building. This building, which dates from 1850, once housed the capital of Arizona and New Mexico. Later, it was the courthouse in which Billy the Kid was tried and sentenced to hang. And here is a painting of Billy behind bars with the dog with the keys. Just exploring La Mesilla. And I do not understand how Mesilla, La Mesilla. This is the world's largest pecan producing county. Donna Ana County, New Mexico is known for fresh local pecans and delicious green chili. Rooted in history, the Mesilla Valley has pecan trees dating back to 1932. This is a Red Bowl of chili, and we're going to give it a shot. This salsa has already set my soul on fire. Eat Chihuahua. It's a spicy. Alright, there are potatoes and beans and chilies and this stuff. You see my face is all red. My nose is running. It is hot. We're headed towards White Sands, and there is something on that hill that I'm assuming has something to do with the White Sands missile base. There's a missile right up the road there, and we see a lot of looks like radar type things all out there. That is the White Sands missile range. We don't see any missiles being fired today. And all across there. We have been driving quite a while across the White Sands missile range, and we are beginning to see some white sand dunes over on our left. There's a huge one there. Today begins the 5th full day of our road trip. Our 5th night was last night. We are in a place called Alamogordo, New Mexico, and we stayed at the Desert Air Hotel. This is kind of an old retro style hotel. You see the sun beginning to come up over behind the mountains. It's a pretty nice room. They do have a full breakfast here. It was part of the deal. It is cooked to order. We got this room, pretty good deal on this room. It's just a little bit over $100. Anyway, we are going to finish packing up here in just a few seconds and hit on the road and continue on our adventure. Still, that New Mexico landscape is forever changing. Now there are pine trees in the mountains. We're at over 7,000 feet, and look at that mountain up there with a snow cap. I'm not planning on stopping, but we are in Lincoln, New Mexico. This is kind of interesting, just old looking. The ghost town of Taiban, New Mexico. This is in the ghost town of Taiban, not very far from Fort Sumter, probably about 18 miles from Fort Sumter, New Mexico. Old Presbyterian church from around the turn of the century. They say it is one of the most photographed churches in New Mexico. Of course, with anything this abandoned, people feel like they have to write graffiti on it. Well, if these steps could talk. Pretty cool. Oh, out in the middle of nowhere. I'm on historic Route 66 in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, and this is the Route 66 Museum. We are going to go inside and just see what's in here. The Route 66 Museum, and I have to talk between commercial breaks because they're playing music. For the most part, this is a car museum. And if you're into cars, there are a lot of cool cars in there. Debbie decided that she would set this one out in our car. What do you think about this car here with a front end loader on it? I don't think it really works, just for looks. We've just entered the town of Santa Rosa, New Mexico, and we are driving down historic Route 66. There is the Route 66 Museum. We'll drive on it for just a little while before we head back. So this area here, Route 66, is running parallel to Interstate 40 West. There are lots of hotels in this little area. There's kind of an old sign there. We just left Santa Fe, headed toward a Great Sand Dunes National Park, and this is our view this morning. Those mountains with the snow in them. Hotel.
It's gonna be right up here.
That's a loan company, or is it? No, that's a lodge.
The red.
Last night we stayed in Gallup, New Mexico, at a La Quinta. It was very comfortable. Cost us a little more than before, but I was tired after a long ride yesterday, and I just wanted somewhere to lay down. Had a good breakfast too. This one actually came with meat. Gallup, there's a lot of neat stuff here, but we're going to take a quick look around, and then we're going to hit the road, and we're headed north this morning to Four Corners. And it's trying to snow. And look over there behind you, it's real cloudy, and then it kind of wants the sun wants to peek through. Here you go, the Rio Grande. This may be our only chance. That is the Rio Grande River. Of course, we are in New Mexico, but I can see that wouldn't be too hard to cross. Passing through Santa Fe, New Mexico, my roadside America alerted me that there was something here that we should stop and see. Camel Rock. Does it look like a camel to you? You see his head setting up and you see his back. And he's sitting down on the top of this hill. Look at this old Holiday Inn sign. It says 33 miles. And this old diner. Not much left of this town. There's an old water tower right there. I don't know if you can see it, but we're having a few more snow flurries. Well, that is going to do it for our road trip across the state of New Mexico. It was our first time here, and it is so easy to see why they call this the land of enchantment. Definitely a very beautiful state. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to share with your family and friends. But until next time, y'all have a good day.